20-inch drawbar. So got a few regulations. First out in this light superstock class. Whoa, what about that, folks? You bet. Little cockshut 570 made out of Canada. So we'll see what he gets for distance. Got quite a lineup of them here tonight. All right, he goes 252 and 09. Okay, we are official. You can see he gets going, and pretty soon that old cockshut hit goes a little bit wild on us. And he says, hey, good enough, man. All right, the Pro 6, Diesel 63. Here we go out of Randolph, Nebraska. It is going to be Jake Korth. Hey, Red fans, what do you say? I tell you what, he went over the man out of Iowa that sets a 252.09. All right, 303 and 56 for the man out of Randolph. So he's just put down the mark for the rest of these light supers to come after. Let me tell you, there are some tough ones out there that are doing this class on the Friday night session last night here in Wisner, Nebraska. So John Deere fans, here we go out of Missouri. Whoa, I think we just took the red out. Right now, the young man out of Randolph, the young gun, Jake Korth, leads it right now, 303.56, but the John Deere out of Missouri, I do believe, took the deal. 3:15 to 21. Chuck Schluter, barn buddy out of Carlton, takes the lead by about 12 feet right there at 3:15.21. Jake Korth will go to number 2, and Terry Manning, your first tractor out of Correctionville, Iowa. He did finish up in the top 5, so let's see what he can do. Just down the road at Clarkson, Nebraska, Crazytrain. Whoa, how about it, John Deere fans? Definitely no lack of horsepower, but man, he could not get them both to set down at the same time.
He was, that right-hand brake knows it was getting worked on because you seen that thing dig in every time he hit the brake.
Yeah, he pumping the brake. $292 and 86, folks.
Where is my Chevrolet people? I want to hear.
Ah, man. Folks, give me a round of applause. Tough break. He was trying to get a hold of things, and it bit a little bit, swung that front end, and he is pumping that left pedal, trying to stay off that truck, trying to stay away from a DQ. Okay, they said he is out of bounds.
How you doing, man? Doing fine.
Don't know if they'll give us a distance.
You're going to get wore out running up down the road this year.
Minnow, South Dakota farms up there north and west of Yankton. Well, Red fans, I think he just done made you proud. Anybody here from South Dakota? Yeah, I see you, Dennis. I see you. I used to live in South Dakota, but they run me out. 326 and 73. 326 and 73. So what we will see, we have a man that has moved into the lead, taking it away from Chuck Schluter with the 40-20 out of Carrollton. But I'll tell you why, John Ewalt, Midlife Crisis out of Gibbon, Nebraska. When I got to know this guy in the old days, he run a pickup truck. Now he's running a quad charger setup. He says, I'm going to get this thing to run if it kills me. And he says, you know, it's almost killed me. Here we go, out of Gibbon, Nebraska. Whoa. Now, he's been playing with the turbos. He had little turbos on it. He says, I've got big turbos on it now. So he's trying to make that work out of Gibbon, Nebraska. John Ewalt. All right, 296 and 72. 290. Ah, man. If he could have kept both paws on the ground, he would have got up there. He had the horsepower. There's a lot of things more than horsepower involved in this deal. All right, 281 and 84. Going to go sixth right now. Just pounding the heck out of that front end. I call it fun. Cool little farmals. I call them farmals, but they're actually little Magnum tractors, I call them. Maxims. Okay, trying to get a hold of it there. All right. Trying to get down there so he can take off. I think he probably's had everything on the notes that he owns on that tractor. Trying to be cautious with that. 227 and 15. 220 and 15. 227 and 15 goes number 8 out of Hancock, Iowa. Right now. So let's see what he can do. Not in contention, I don't believe, for the Thunderbolt. How about it? Any Alice Chalmers fans out there? Me and 3 others.
I'm looking for Alice Chalmers. Did you see one?
Well, it'd be me, him, and his dad. 288 and 3-4 for the young man out of Sweet Springs, Missouri. Nice looking little tractor. Problem is, I know, and they'll be back with Senseless a little later. Oh, he definitely burned her in right there. Super 10. So Tyler Spatansky out of Carroll, Nebraska. Well, he goes 288.52. The Punkin Express went 288.34. So he just pushed out the Punkin Express by a teeny-weeny little amount.
Now, right down here in the VIP section, about 290 feet, you can see
Ottawa, Iowa, one of our tech officials, right now sets number 3 in the points. Oh, yeah. Now, we don't see a green John Deere very often, but he works for the Department of Transportation out in Iowa. So I think it's pretty fitting that he's got the construction yellow on the John Deere. Well, he goes 253 and 95, folks. 253.95. That's going to put him in the number 9 spot in this class of about 15 tractors this afternoon here in Wisner, Nebraska. So I've got several yet to go right now. Sets number 2 in the points, was voted best appearing tractor last year. So here we go, ladies and gentlemen, out of Missouri. It's the late style Barn Buddy. Diesel fans, watch this baby get it together. Yep, that's what I thought. Give him a round of applause, folks. I tell you what, he stuck in the air, lost drawbar, but he still took her on down past the flag. Dad's hammering on down there. Well, okay. The weapon said at 326 he had the lead, but these boys had just whipped him out. The boys out of Missouri go 342.25. I think they took the lead.
I'm telling you. Now, Fred, you would drive.
So here we go. Running the big singles on this tractor. All right. I'm thinking he's pumping a brake. He got over by that chalk line. I'm thinking 281 and 66. Wild. All right, how about that? That man came a long ways. This group here, this being sponsored by Pilger Concrete and Recycling, folks. I'll 283 and 51, folks. That is going to wrap my class up. We'll give you a rundown here in just a moment.
Okay, the daughter that's in second place just run down